A massive winter storm is barreling across the United States, threatening to bring heavy snow, ice, and freezing rain to over a dozen states. This potentially historic storm, which could be named Winter Storm Blair, is predicted to cause significant disruptions to travel and daily life. Major cities like Kansas City, St. Louis, Indianapolis, and Cincinnati are in the storm's path. Some areas could see up to 30 inches of snow, while ice accumulation may exceed a quarter of an inch, making travel extremely dangerous. The National Weather Service has issued winter storm warnings and advisories for a vast swath of the country, urging residents to prepare for potentially hazardous conditions. Power outages are a significant concern, and authorities are advising people to stock up on essential supplies, including food, water, and batteries. Airlines have already begun canceling flights in anticipation of the storm, and major highways are expected to be treacherous or impassable. The storm's impact is predicted to be felt for several days, with blizzard-like conditions possible in some areas. This storm comes as many Americans are traveling for the New Year holiday, and officials are urging people to stay off the roads if possible. If travel is unavoidable, drivers are advised to check road conditions, allow extra time, and ensure their vehicles are equipped for winter weather. Tensions are high in Eastern Europe as Ukraine has launched a counteroffensive against Russian forces in the Kursk region. This development comes as the conflict enters a critical phase, with both sides jockeying for strategic advantage. Ukrainian forces, including armored columns, have reportedly made advances, inflicting casualties on Russian and allied North Korean troops. However, Russia paints a different picture, claiming to have successfully repelled the Ukrainian assault and inflicted heavy losses. The Kremlin maintains that its forces are in control of the situation, and accuses Ukraine of escalating the conflict. This latest counteroffensive highlights the ongoing volatility of the situation in Ukraine. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, with concerns growing about the potential for further escalation. Meanwhile, Israel is facing a different kind of international pressure. Reports indicate that Israeli soldiers are increasingly at risk of arrest abroad, particularly in European countries. This development stems from allegations of war crimes committed during operations in Gaza, putting Israeli military personnel in a precarious legal position when traveling internationally. The specter of the 2024 election looms large even though it is a year away. Public opinion polls reveal deep anxiety about the potential for election denialism and violence following the vote. The issue remains deeply partisan, with Republicans expressing greater confidence in election accuracy following Trump's victory. Despite these concerns, a significant portion of the electorate, particularly among Republican voters, remains skeptical of the integrity of the electoral process. This distrust in the democratic process has fueled concerns about potential unrest and violence surrounding the election. Adding to the apprehension is the news that Trump's actions and statements since his return to the White House have already had repercussions on the Department of Justice's pursuit of individuals involved in the January 6th Capitol riot. The specifics of this influence are still emerging, but it raises concerns about potential interference in ongoing investigations and prosecutions. In moments of national reflection, we remember those who have shaped our world. Former President Jimmy Carter continues to receive an outpouring of support and well wishes as his health declines. Family members and visitors have gathered at his side, sharing stories and honoring his legacy. The world of journalism mourns the loss of a Washington Post cartoonist, whose resignation has sparked debate about censorship and artistic freedom. The cartoonist stepped down after the paper refused to publish a satirical piece featuring Jeff Bezos and Donald Trump, citing concerns about its content. Finally, the entertainment industry is grieving the loss of Jeff Baena, a talented writer, director, and husband of actress Aubrey Plaza. Baena, known for his work on films like Life After Beth and The Little Hours, passed away at the age of 47. Details surrounding his death are still forthcoming.